Alrighty, I'm back. I don't know why it took me so long, but I am back. I'm just tired. So, I left off with making a background and then I colored in a person right here that I made. It ain't nothing serious that I'm making, but it's something that I like to doodle. I like to doodle is basically what I'm trying to explain. After I got off on the first live for drawing an animation, as you can see at the bottom right here and how everything is appearing on the screen, I put in the animation tool right here. And this is in Procreate where I go to the tool thing up here, go to Canvas, Animation Assist. Simple as that. So what I did was, the first thing I did was make sure that I turn the background into a background for the animation, because I don't want to draw on the background. I don't want to, when I'm going to erase and whatnot, I don't want the background to be affected, like so. As you can see, I'm not able to erase anything, but I can erase the person. So yeah. Now what I'm about to do, if it will, hold on. Something going in. Uh-oh. I wonder why I'm gonna do that. Alright, so the next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna bring out the opacity a little bit so I can have a better look for my subject. Hi, S'mores. I'm just drawing for a bit for tonight and make a part 2 right here. I'm doing a boring little animation. Honestly, I should put this layer over it so I can... No, it won't show me? What? That's crazy. Oh well. I hope you're doing good, S'mores. Let me see. I can't even see from my phone, from my side over here. Did you listen to the song I told you about? I'm not gonna lie to you, I didn't. I saved it in my Spotify though, so it's gonna pull up in my Scramble real quick. I always put new songs in a separate category, but it is saved in my Spotify. That's what counts. That is what counts. I have to respect your wishes and listen to it. I would listen to it on live right now, but I feel like I'm gonna get copyright. I really do. Because I want to play the music out loud. I don't want to listen to it in my headphones. Message redacted? What happened? I didn't even redact your message. Unless you redacted it. If you're mad at me for not listening to the song, I'm sorry. You too. Have a good night. And thank you for the encouragement. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do. Well, one, I'm upset because I can't put this part. over it. So what I can do is take off the animation assist right here, which makes it easier for me. So I can look at it, see what's going on. Cool. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw the hair. I know I did a lot of outlining and whatnot. Oh, wrong one. Wrong layer. Always remember which layer is which. So what we're going to do is make sure that the stability is pretty decent. I'm going to go a little yay high because I want my lines to be smooth and flowy. But that's still kind of rough. So we're going to do that. The first side right there. And not everything is going to be perfect, which is a-okay. Don't beat yourself up over it. Art is not perfect to everybody. Art is subjective. No. What a strange blue. Unless that's probably the orange right there. Yeah, it's most likely the orange right there. Get a little close. I feel like I should do the eyes first before I get to the bangs. So I'm gonna do a little bit of eyelids and stuff. And again, when it comes to your art, ain't everything gotta be perfect. Nothing has to be perfect. It's just how you see it to be perfect. So I kind of want it to be symmetrical when it comes to the eyes. That's the only thing I would say. So what I would do is now, since I want symmetrical eyes, I'm going to go to this tool up here and cut this. Or technically, I guess mask it. I don't really know the terms for it, but I'll make it through. It's a-okay. So as you can see, I copied and pasted that beauty. Put it on the other side. Try to line it up as perfect as I can. Let's see. That looks good enough. I'm gonna merge this down with that one so I'll be able to, do any edits and stuff all together instead of doing it separately and going through multiple layers. I learned that the hard way when I first started using this, and I'm still learning everything that I can. Trust and believe. So now my problem is, maybe I should have started with black. So we're gonna go back. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Ooh, what is going on? Why is it like that? Oh, it's because of the layer. Yeah, that's why. See, I was gonna freak myself out thinking I was doing something wrong. Gonna lower the opacity a little more so I won't freak myself out. So now I'm doing the bangs. Honestly, I don't have a name for my style. I just know I like how my style is. It's very exaggerative, I would like to say. Let's see. Should I? Yeah. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. Okay. Now let's see. We're gonna continue on with the hair. Already, we can do the eyebrows too, cause the hair. I'm gonna do like this weird frill effect right here, as you can see, for the bangs, all these frills and stuff. But I still want the eyebrows to be seen. So I'm gonna do it like that. Go down. Well, that one. So, since I want everything to be symmetrical, merge down. I'm gonna do the same thing I did for the eye. Boom. Flip. Saves me much time and less frustration on me. Then I merge this down. It's not going to be a perfect animation, but it's fun. Now I'm going to work on the hair. So the first thing I would do is I would work on the outline. As you can see right here, I already did a certain outline for it. Doing the little wave effect, as you can see how I did that. Perfectly fine. But now she needs bangs because nobody walks around in the world looking like this unless you're like that monk from Avatar, or that female Avatar with her forehead showing. I need to find a picture of it now. Now I gotta look for it. Now I definitely gotta look for it. Hold on. Let's see. Female Avatar. From Last Airbender. No, not Katara or Toph. No. Oh, is this the one? No. Her. Her right there. I do not want my person to look like her. This is, dang, what was it? Yeah, she's part of the Air Nation. Leo's presence was brief, but her status as an air nomad indicated her strength. See? Where are the images? I need more images of her. Where is that? Still gotta learn, Leo. Look at that. Look at that. Where's the rest of it? Look at that. Do you really want your character looking like that? I mean, they did it. It worked well. That was more like a ritualistic thing. But I don't want her to look like that. It'll just look like I didn't do anything and I don't know how to draw bangs. So, as you can see, I don't want my character to look like that. And you don't want your character to look like that. So yeah, back to the thing.
You're cooked. You're
Oh my god, wrong thing. Back to here. So, as you can see now, I don't want her to look like the Leo, Miss Leo from Avatar, Last Airbender Avatar. So, what I'm gonna do now, I have to be kind of more detailed with it in here. Not too detailed, but kind of more. So, I'm gonna do like this line right here, you know. Nothing too fancy. This line is gonna be how her hair splits, because in between is going to be her scalp. As you can see, the skin is already brown and whatnot, so it'll make it easier for me. I'm gonna move the scalp down, move these down a little bit. Then we're gonna, boom, perfect. Boom, perfect. Now we gotta do like the little fringes and whatnot. Fringes is I'm saying like these. Oh my god. And it ain't gotta be perfect, but I'm just giving it an example. And I know I keep repeating myself when I say that, but a lot of artists tend to be very hard on themselves when it comes to this. And I tend to be hard on myself as well. So this is why I repeat that phrase. And I'm not trying to do like a upward motion for it, because it'll look, well, it might look better like that. Phobia Shadows. Hello. Welcome to my live. I'm over here just drawing and making a small little animation. I hope your day is going well. Wait, yeah. This actually looks way better. What the heck? See, you're always learning something new every day when it comes to art. Never let someone tell you that your art is not good. Because I promise to God that there's artists out here that made it doing horrible stuff. I promise you. I was going on an art research one day. I found this artist. He was famous. Famous after he died. Because that's such a weird thing for artists to be famous after he died. But, yeah. I was doing game development in the morning. Things are pretty good. That's good to hear. Game development. I hope you make the next biggest game. I wanted to go into game development, but my father stopped me. He was like, AI is gonna take over. I'm like, well, I don't think AI is. I mean, AI is capable of coding and everything, but creativity, we're just giving it everything that we have on the internet right now. That's all that is. We're just giving everything that we have on the internet. It's just learning off of us through the internet. So, does it really have creativity? No, not really. But yeah, kudos to you. You're doing something that I would love to do. Keep doing it. Make something that will blow people's minds. I'm using Game Maker. It's an arcade platformer called Nicto. I ain't never heard of that before in my life. I'll be real with you. I ain't never heard of that. But you know more than me, so I'm gonna take your word on it. I'm gonna definitely take your word on it. Kudos to you, dude. So, what kind of games do you like to develop? What kind of games do you want to develop? I remember when I was younger, I would want to develop like an adventure game, an open world with a crazy storyline in the midst of it. Let's see, now I'm about to do the lips. I'm doing the lips first, so when the hair, this string that you see crossing over right here, will not interfere. The intense fear of the dark night phobia. Dark nights. I feel like everybody in the city has that kind of fear. To be honest with you, I feel like everybody has that kind of fear because we're so used to city lights. We're not really country folks, where you just see street stars and probably like one light every 5 miles. I like silly, goofy stuff. Silly, goofy stuff for games? I don't know what you mean. Are you talking about, let's see, have you seen that game called Thank Goodness You're Here? Now that's goofy. That is straight up goofy. Oh, that's why it was like, okay. This is why I traced everything. Actually, before I do that, let's do the mouth and teeth first. I'm gonna do the teeth first. Make my life easier. Alright. That looks pretty good. Okay. Now we go back. See, I have a physics engine down and some sprite animation. I also like arcade games. Ooh, arcade games. I wonder, do you go to like the old school arcades that are still up today and study them? Because people back then were super obsessed with them. People back then were super obsessed with them. Oops. Now it just looks like she got bunny teeth right now. God. Yeah, I don't know what games you study, but man, if you're doing arcade games, you should go to an old school arcade. Old school arcades will give you inspiration, even though they kind of copied off all of each other. My dad is an arcade guy. He owns like 12. Wow. I'll tell you this, I don't know which ones he has, but that's probably worth some money. That's probably worth some money. I'm not saying go sell them. I'm saying they're just like, if they're in good condition and everything, man, that man got it. I haven't met anyone yet who owns an arcade. Like that amount of arcades. Nobody yet. I met people who have owned like old school gaming systems though. Now that was cool. That was very much cool. Man, just imagine as the years go by and then it's probably like 2080 and someone just, let's say if I had kids and I had grandkids, and one of them just walks up to me and they were like, "Grandma, what is this?" And they have a whole Wii in their hand, a whole Wii console, and then I have to explain to them how that breaks and makes friendships. Oh my god. Like, for real. Alright, I'm gonna do the eyes. Miss Pac-Man, Millipede, Donkey Kong, Neo Geo, Cabinet Moonwalker, and Cubert. I know Miss Pac-Man, Millipede, Donkey Kong, and Cubert. The other two or three, I think you said, I have no clue. I have no clue. Let's see. Right now, I'm working on her eyebrows and eyes. But before, not her eyebrows, her eyelashes and eyes. Before I do the eyelashes, I'm going to do with the layer on top of it. But it's okay. It's gonna work out just fine. Neo was the first multicade. It used cartridges to switch games. Ooh, nice, man. That sounds interesting. I kind of want to look it up. I might have messed with it. Oh, you know what I should have done? Dang it. I should have put the white in the eyes first. See? You're helping me over there, Phobia. Thank you. You're helping me. I'm trying to remember. Let's see. We're gonna... Okay, we're gonna get those out of the way. Yeah, I'm not saying I'm not a fan of game history. I love games. I love playing games, but I never just took the time and say, man, I gotta know the history of games. I guess you would say it's not my obsession. And that is definitely not my exception. But do I love games? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. 1000%. And Moonwalker was a Michael Jackson game. You know what? Was it purple and black and white? Was the game purple, black, and white? Because if it was, I think I played that one at an old school arcade. I haven't been to the arcade in a minute. Usually, how it would go is you'll just like pay like $15-$20 and you have access to all the arcade games in there. You don't need to put a quarter in there or anything. It is fantastic. If Moonwalker was purple, black, and white, I might have played that one. I thought they did like a fighting game with Michael Jackson in it too, but that's not an arcade game. That was like, when was that? They used his actual voice instead of his singing voice. Let's see, I know a lot because my dad taught me a lot. He owns pretty much every console under the sun. I'll look. I can play my dad's game for free. I feel it. Understandable. Understandable. Am I jealous? A little bit. A little bit. You're living your childhood freely. He's living his childhood happily. He does not care. Your dad does not care. He's happy. Ooh. I need to turn down the stabilization on here. Get it all in the lines, you know what I'm saying? Ooh. And then lower it so it can look decent. I love this brush. It's a dry chalk brush on Procreate. I'm still learning all the brushes, but so far this one right here kind of suits my style more. He also owns Tekken and Street Fighter 2. You know what? You're cool. Your dad is cool. Street Fighter is one of my top favorite games of all time. I did play 2 actually, but my favorite one is 4. My favorite Street Fighter is 4 Arcade Edition with Mr. Dudley in there with his cute little mustache and his green boxing gloves and his outfit looking like a very gentleman. Loved it. Loved every minute of it. I used to play with my dad. He whooped me constant. No, he didn't use Dudley. He used Guile. Oh my god. I was upset. I was too upset. And the only thing I could do before I learned Dudley, I was using Chun-Li, and all I can do is just repetitively kick this man out of the way and try to block his sonic blast and stuff. It was upsetting. I was hurt. You see, those games mean a lot to my dad because his mom would get them for him. Half of those arcades were bought by her. Aww. So then that means those games themselves are family heirlooms, yo. Keep them. Don't listen to me. Don't sell them. Don't ever listen to me. Don't ever sell them. Don't ever sell them, yo. That's a family heirloom. That's definitely a family heirloom. Definitely a family heirloom. Do I even have family heirlooms in my family? We might have. I just haven't asked. It's important to know your family, or try to attempt at least. Some people don't even know the full story of their mom, their dad, their grandma, or anything. It's okay to ask questions. It's very much okay. My dad fixed Donkey Kong. It was given to him by a dying woman who just wanted someone to take care of the machine to make someone happy. It seems like your dad has a very strong connection when it comes to these machines. Especially if it's an outside source and that never knew him in his life. Strange occurrences happen like that for people. I cannot explain it. I cannot explain those. It bewilders me every time I think about it. Yeah. Every game has a story. Every game, bro. That I will not deny. Right now, I'm trying to do the eyebrows and it's making me angry. Not the eyebrows. Oh my god. Eyelashes. Jesus. Why I do that? I'm trying to find the right size. No, what I should do is do the eye color first. That's what I should done. Before I do the eyelashes. And then, when I'm done doing the eye color, I can just go over it with black to, make it look less messy. Make it look more realistic. I like the little yellow hue under that. I'm gonna have to take that. Art is so inspirative, I swear. Not inspirative. I don't even know where I got that word from. Oh my god. I'm probably not gonna finish this tonight because I know I have class in the morning. College is crazy. Let's see. Light Tekken was a homemade machine. My dad is a tech guy who knows woodworking originally. He was going to turn it into Mortal Kombat 1/2. But he couldn't do it, so he was going to turn it into a TV stand for me, but I convinced him to make Tekken and I helped him with it. So that's probably why you got your interest in making games. You know, I know for a fact that even back then they were programming. Like, I know that for a fact, but I feel like it was a little different back then on how they programmed it. But that's just my opinion. Just a little wee different. Right now I'm using this dropper tool. It'll help me figure out any color that I need. So if I wanted black, brown, turquoise, burgundy, it will help me instead of me just trying to figure out how to do all this. It gives me the exact shade that I need. Oop. Maybe that's a little too thick. But I'm glad that's good. I'm glad that you found your calling, honestly. Not everybody is able to do that, man. Not everybody's able to do that. Or some people don't even want to do that. Some people are just satisfied where they are, regardless if they live in paycheck to paycheck. So, reach for it, man. You never know. Somebody might give you a deal one day and be like, I would love to buy your game. Please. And then they'll give you a weird little wheezing please. Like, please. Please. I learned coding on the Amiga, but it is difficult to make a game on that computer. Amiga was released in 1989. I feel like you should have learned it still. Well, if even if you did, I feel like it would have been a great opportunity to learn it, so you could figure out how in the world did they make games back then. That's how I would look at it. There's people out here that are still making 8-bit games and very pointy graphics and square graphics for games. And usually those are indie games, and some of them are dope. They're amazing. Oh my god, they're amazing. Alright, she looks pretty good now. She's looking better. She's looking better. I gave her some more life. Let's give her like a shirt. Yeah, let's give her a shirt. I'm gonna do the stabilization again, so we can have a perfect arc for her thing. Not for her thing. Good lord. For her shirt. Don't mind me. I'll be making up words along the way. As long as it don't bother you, it won't bother me too. I just be dumbfounded by how I be coming up with these random words though. I feel like one day I might end up making my own language just for no reason, trying to figure out what to say. I'm the lead programmer, musician, and designer, and one of my friends is a lead character artist. I do sprite art too. What is sprite art? I may don't laugh at me because I don't know what sprite art is, because I really do not be paying attention to more new age art styles too much. Besides, the only thing that I know that there's an actual name to the art style is jelly style. And even that, I feel bad for everybody that makes jelly art. Stuff gets stolen on an instant on the internet. The internet streets are ruthless, baby. I make up words too, so no judgment, like Fleegrod, the pixel graphics. Now I gotta see. Okay, hold on. Is Fleegrod like okay, hold on. Let me see. We're out here. That's my school, excuse me. So, you're saying, don't worry about this on here. I was explaining earlier that I didn't want my character to be bald headed. So, Fleegrod? No. Sprite art? Let me see. Oh. Okay. Not bad. So 8-bit. Okay. Well, I call it 8-bit in a sense. But maybe 8-bit is different from sprite art. But yeah, hold on. Let's see. Anybody got a... Why are sprites called 8-bit? Core never fails me. I made it up like it's an insult I use on my siblings. Oh, sorry. I was really about to look it up too. The term 8-bit, 16-bit, etc. referred to the amount of data used to represent a single pixel in a sprite, as well as overall graphical compatibilities of the hardware during the era when these graphics were commonly used. Okay, okay, okay. So it's 8-bit. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all. 8-bit, 16-bit, 32-bit, 64-bit, 128. Okay, okay, okay. Makes sense now. Makes sense now. Yeah, I don't mind researching stuff that I don't know. I do not mind at all. It'd be so interesting to me sometimes. Let's see. Okay. I feel like I'm definitely gonna use some of the highlights from the overlay on this top one right here, because it kind of makes the, what's the word? It kind of makes the animation pop a little bit. I use 32-bit. Nice. Not bad at all. Well, all I know is keep up the good work, man. For real. Because if I were to be doing a game, I would work my hardest. Well, you know what? Scratch that. Let me backtrack real quick. What I would say to you, as a person who's making games, the first thing I will say to you is make plenty of phone and tablet games as possible to generate revenue. Because you never know. I don't know if you were alive back then during this time when Flappy Bird was a thing and it had 1 billion downloads and people were paying money in there, watching the ads. People died over it, man. Oh my god. Like, games are powerful, man. Make your money. Don't stop yourself. Make your money. So yeah, my suggestion is start off with phone games first. Well, you probably already know how to do computer games, but I'm saying for revenue wise, try some phone games. Make some phone games. Get people to review them. Be awesome sauce. And then while doing that, work on your big bucks. I'm making one game, it's not a job. I'm just doing it for fun. I mean, that's fair. But I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It's a suggestion. It's a slight suggestion. How about that? When you believe that your skills are honed enough to the point where you can easily make money off of it, do it. Just do it. Especially if it's something that you love. I would love to make money off my art right now. Are you kidding me? And like, I kinda did, but not consistently. Not consistently at all. But does it bother me? No, because I love doing it. But when I do have a chance for someone to buy, I'll definitely take your money. Take it. Or I'll definitely make these characters for you. Take it. For the right price. I have 2 YouTube buddies that stream. I'm going to let them be my play testers. See? Cool. At least you're ahead. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. See, my journey is completely different from yours. I want to make art, but I also want to make animations. So I can tell my stories. Because I'm, like, I have, like, piles of notebooks over here where I have different stories. And I would love to write a book. And I have wrote them in all in there. Like, it's in book format, but I feel like animations and stuff is better. Cindo DX and Paraspot. I never heard of them. I barely watch streamers as it is. Not to be rude, but I never heard of them. Never heard of them. And, well, maybe. Are they on Twitch? They might be on Twitch. I might have came across them. You never know. I mean, it's nothing. It's nothing extravagant right now. I've just been talking to Phobia over here. I really also do animation and art. I write poetry. They are Sonic YouTubers. I don't know what so they only play like Sonic? Is that what you're saying? Because that's what it sounds like you're saying. You're saying they only play Sonic. Or they're playing only. Or am I missing lingo? They play other games, but they play mostly Sonic. You know what? Everybody has a different niche. I respect it. Gotta respect it. Got to respect it. My attention span could not make it only playing Sonic games. Mostly. It wouldn't. I know it. And it's okay. And it's okay. Technically, right now, me outlining this is the hard part. I don't want. I kind of want. No, because that'll be fine. It'll just be some of the eyebrows showing. That's fine. As long as it looks natural. I'm a huge Sonic guy. I actually came across their channel by complete coincidence and I became somewhat friends with them. Not bad. Networking is always a beautiful thing. Oh God. I need to get closer. Let me screeching halt. Okay. Then we're gonna... I'm not trying to get too close when it comes to outline on the shoulder. Give some space. Just always give it some space so you can see where to stop at. So this is what I have so far. Oh my god. Ooh, it's 1 in the morning, Morty. And no, Nyctophobia will not be a Sonic-like game. It will be more like Donkey Kong. The very first game I ever played. I feel it. So, is it gonna be in the sprite art? Because if it is, just go ahead and make yourself a nice little Undertale with it. You know what I'm saying? Do it for the fans. Anyway. Make a nice little Undertale remix. It's only 11 for me. Yeah, it's 1 over here. I don't know where you're at, but kudos to you. I got off of work at 11. Oh, look at that, look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. I'm just filling it in. I forgot about the line right here for the lady on her face, going across her face. Thank God I remembered it. Yeah, just make a little Undertale. Go ahead and do it. Just go ahead and make yourself a nice little Undertale game. Ain't nobody gonna hurt you. Everybody like Undertale. Oop. Okay. Okay. Being a teenager rocks sometimes. I feel it. But I'm an adult. I gotta do what I gotta do. That's why I say, you know what? If I really want to do something that I love and make money from it, I gotta sacrifice some things in order to get it. Gotta sacrifice a lot of things. And that's the power of choice for y'all. Oh no. You did not just do that to me. I mean, yeah, I'm about to most likely get off after I finish coloring in her hair the exact thing. I'm upset though that Procreate won't let me, like, I could do the fill in, but it won't let me do it for a texture of brush, which is weird. So that's why I'm drawing in. Though it would be cool to have a success story. Like Undertale, I'm making this game for me, so it's not really because I'm checks at coding. Also, I have a channel. Ooh, I feel it, man. Do what you love. Even though I will keep saying the money. The money. The dinero. The dinero. The shekels. Makes your life easier. Keep posting on your channel. Give people stuff to look forward to, man. Shoot, I just started my channel this year. Before the year ends, I'm trying to get 200 subscribers. And it's hard work. Because I know for a fact that art is very saturated on YouTube. All walks of life do art. But it's still kind of a level playing field because people have their own thing going on. And I like it. Yep, see? At least you thought about the money. You gotta post like some renditions of your stuff. Don't post all of it though. Don't post like the important matters. You can even probably stream your own game on here if you really want to. I've only got 13. I got that on Friday the 13th. My channel is mostly about art too, but I also just sort of chat with the audience. I feel it. I was trying to figure out another direction for my art channel. Nothing bad. It's just what else I could do besides just drawing and whatnot would set me out. Or help me stand out a little bit. Not too much though. I don't want it to be to the point where I'm trying to like blow up and whatnot. And people be all over my business and whatnot. I'm not thinking about that. I just want to do something a little different. I'm probably gonna do reviews on like different movies and art and all types of stuff. Why not? Reviews ain't bad. And I can do them live. Answer questions and everything. I don't care. I even have a mascot. His name is Lawrence, and he is an eye with blue jeans and a black shirt. What in the world? You named the eyeball Lawrence. The man has no ears, but he has an eye. Where the mouth at? Tell me that right now. Right now, I'm doing a tedious process. I feel like I'm gonna add more when I get back on live. Right here. This is my middle name. His eye opens up into a mouth. Oh my god, scary. thank you. No way. Eat dinner with who? No, thank you. Let's see what size this is. Let me go down a little bit. His personality is mine, but more apathetic. I feel like a lot of more people are more apathetic these days, you know? It's getting there, it's getting to that point. I'm not about to go into a whole deep conversation about it, but I'm just saying I feel like a lot of people are going towards that point. But I also see a lot of people showing better emotion now these days, so that's a good thing. How long have I been drawing on this bang? Oh my god. Let's see. I'm a very optimistic person and very empathetic. I feel like every person is, but at some point, the world makes them not so optimistic, not so empathetic. Because people, it's all because of people. And so you have to end up learning how to love yourself. Ah! That looks great. That looks so great. All right, I got one more bang to do, and then I'm heading offline. I'm